My name's Kevin Rosenblatt. I'll be watching this demo with you. This is me playing my point of view. It's a CVOP match versus Team Super. The lineup for us is Ice Salmon, Amedi, Connolly, myself, and Wilson. Has some pretty good chemistry. I'm going to be playing the upper floor, so hopefully I can give you some insight as to how I play it. One of the things I do first is always nade that spot. I make a mistake right there by switching opponents. I should have stayed on one until he was dead. However, it doesn't really matter. The team's able to recover fairly easily on this pistol round. Overall, it was a really good recovery by my team. This round I decided to go MP5 armor. It could have deagles. I'm not sure. That's why I buy armor. If you're gonna buy, you should buy. If you're gonna buy any gun, you should buy armor just to make sure that the opposite team doesn't have a chance to pick up your gun fairly easily. I push through because I know they're rushing ramp. They have Glocks, and we're able to take them out that round on their eco. This is third round. Still have some armor left. Buy up nade though, so I can nade that hut spot. The reason I nade that hut spot, so if they rush to the door, that nade hits them, and if they rush to the window to try to peek me, it hits them. I'm getting shot from hut right there. One of the reasons I like this vent spot so much for watching floors, you can kind of hide if you're getting spammed like that. It doesn't offer you much protection, but at least you're not out in the open. You can also cut off parts of the map when you want to watch a specific area. Right here I'm trying to get fancy on the hut. Doesn't work out too well this round. Works out better in later rounds. I actually end up getting myself killed right here. I have 25 health though, so I need to do something. I also get a good call. I know there's a guy hut. There's a good chance they're going to come hut because that guy was coming outside. This is fourth round. They're going to be buying here. Or actually, they bought last round, so they're probably going to be saving. Again, I nade the hut. Ice Salmon calls a rush ramp, so I spam that wall quickly. We walk through because we know they have Glocks and take them out pretty easily. I always spam that wall when they call rush ramp. It's an easy way to get some kills without actually having to put yourself in the position. This is the sixth round now. We're all pretty set for money right here. Again, I nade that spot every single round. They haven't been peeking hut to try to kill me hut, so I'm not too worried about that. Hut window, that is. Right there I sit hut window because that's my most immediate threat. If someone's going to come out the door and try to shoot me, I'd hear it. They call ramp rush. I start to spam. However, I don't rotate. I know that there's some still in lobby because they're spamming at me and they're shooting at me. So Wilson gets in the vent. Connolly goes to upper rafters. And I sit in this corner right here. This is a really good spot for hut. It's really hard for a T that comes out to hit you. You have a clear advantage here just because of that good angle that you have on him, just like that. That's why that spot's so good. I also use my radio commands a lot to let my teammates know what's going on without me actually having to pause and talk on mic. Wilson's still in the vent right now, so I have to kind of watch my outside as well as hut. I like doing that hut jump. If there's somebody in there, it catches them off guard most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work out too well. Most of the time it works. Later rounds I use it a lot. And I like to be a little aggressive at times, push up at random times just like that. Not too aggressive, but sometimes if you catch them off guard, you'll put yourself in a situation just like that. Again, I nade that spot. Connolly calls a ramp rush. I spam that spot. They said they've dropped, so I know they're below. They could go either way now. The terrorists could go either way. They could come back uppers, so I push into hut to make sure that they don't do a flank, or they don't come back from radio room. And that most of them are in radio room or ramp holding area. That guy was waiting in lobby for me. That's one of the reasons I pushed, just to make sure that he couldn't get into the hut without me knowing about it. We have a 4-to-1 advantage. It's okay to be a little aggressive when you have a 4-player advantage on the other team. Connolly gets the last kill in that round. This is the 8th round. Notice Emily always flashes outside, 2 flashes at the very beginning. I recommend that in case there's an outside rush. Slows them down, you'll be able to hear them when they first start, so you'll know how to jump on them. Emily gets killed outside. I see there's one behind door. Continue to spam door just a little bit. Don't always have to see a player directly to know where he is to shoot him. I'm a big fan of spamming. I wouldn't want to risk my HP when I don't have to. See 2 guys outside. I saw his gun sticking out, and while I was shooting at him, I saw the other player coming back in. I got killed by the guy coming outdoor, which is no problem. I took 2 out with me. That's the goal. As a CT, you want to take at least 2 out with you. Also, it's very important that I made that call on inside since I was supposed to be watching door. After I killed those 2 outer after Amedi died, I called the inner guy right before I died. This round, I get a little creative on the hut. This window jump is very important. Caught the guy with the bomb off guard right as Wilson was pushing into the hut. I get another kill. I get killed by the 3rd guy, but Wilson's right there to back me up. He may have baited me, but it was a good bait. That's the kind of bait that you want to run. As long as you get that kill, it's okay to bait when you're at a team advantage. We had a 4-on-1 right there. It's okay to let me die as long as we get that 4 short kill. I was fine on money. The team's good on money. It didn't really matter. I don't care about the death. I'll take it as long as we win the round. It's the 10th round. I have a pretty good round right here. I know that they're coming outside, so I help Amedi right there in that little alleyway. I wasn't going to peek out too much. What saved me there was my deagle. I recommend whenever you have a lot of money to buy the deagle along with your rifle. That's really what saved me that round. This round, I take sort of a big risk. Would have been a big payoff if it worked. We're 10-0 right now. We can take some chances when we play a little more aggressively. Really, the game is about adjusting to the situations that you're put in. If you're put in a situation where you're dominating a team, it's okay to play a little aggressive. I knew that they were in hut. I tried to flank around door. It was open. They wouldn't hear me coming around, but they caught me. 2 players on 1. Not much I could do about it. We ended up losing the round. And we're going into the 13th round here. I really should be flashing outer to help Amedi here, but I don't. Instead, I just need hut. I made a mistake there by hitting the door, so I have to throw a flash to close it. Want that door closed. Cannot be open. Amedi dies outside. So I rotate, get on hut, trying to sort of watch the outside. This is a really good spot. I can see their feet when they come in right before they can see me. Got lucky there with some spray. Notice how I don't reload right there instantly after I kill him, just in case there's a few more players. Here I do some hut workage. I know there's guys in there. They're spamming at me. I see him right there. Line my shot up almost through the wall. And as soon as he peeks out, I let it rip. Fortunately, headshot him. I get into my spot here. I like it because I'm covered from door in case it opens. I can watch window, especially when someone else is watching head door. Not very important. We have 4 guys left. We have the player advantage. We're going to play a little more aggressive. This was sort of a dumb move on my part. Just getting a little too aggressive. Got me killed, but not that big a deal. If you're going to be stupid, do it at a time when it's not going to affect the outcome of the round. That's the only advice I can give you. It's now 11-2 us. This round, it's a possible save round. You never want to assume that they're going to be saving until you know for sure. I see that he has a Glock. I control my burst. Do not spray him. If I start spraying him and I miss, I'm going to be out of ammo and he's going to have a Glock on me. Definitely don't want to lose my gun to a Glock right there. I push in because I know they're saving. Get a little more aggressive. We have the player advantage. Bombs down, I call it. Always make sure you call when the bomb's down. See the team rotating to help me. A few last comments I want to throw in about the match. One, our dynamic play, how we would adjust our game according to how many players we had and how many players that they had. If we had the advantage, we'd play a little bit more aggressive, play passive, stay back, we'd try to stay together. We decided that we're going to switch up our game. We weren't just going to go in with a single game plan and try to force things to work. We were just going to take what was given to us and adjust our game accordingly. I think it's extremely important, especially in the upper levels of CS, to do that. And if you like this video, expect some more from Esea. If you want to learn more about the game, I suggest picking up my competitive CS guides at www.esportsea.com/guides.